Yes, I want to give you here today the most reliable cash lineups for Sunday, Week 13 in the NFL. Don't rely on your gut. Don't rely on me or anyone else, what they feel about certain games, over, under, spreads, all that stuff. Just get down to the nitty gritty, safe plays for cash. This is my article here. Just go to wealthyfantasyfootball.com. Look at these. For example, starting with the running backs, I give you right here standard deviation, which is how far the greater this number is. It could mean, not necessarily, that the player is experiencing some deviation from their normal per game average right here, PG, 30.1 for Gurley, 25.5 past 5, but that's because he's had the pass. You got to think about these things as you go along here, this list. The last game was a low-scoring game, but here, very important for consistency, the coefficient variation. The lower this number is, as Gurley, obviously, the most consistent running back for the year at 0.34. Out, actually, Barkley is. Interestingly enough, though, he has one of the worst matchups versus one of the better defenses, a 0.24 coefficient variable. So he has averaged 29 actually per game the past 5 games and a 27 on the season. He get up there in variation for whatever reason up to 11.5 beyond. So not as perhaps consistent as Gurley. Looking for a good value play. Some people say Lindsay is not good for cash, more viable for tournament. However, this disagrees. It's 0.4, still very good. CV, 18.5 the past 5. Picked up his game very well there. So as you can see there, you can go and pick up what you need there. If you have the draft dashboard, you can get it. I'll leave the link in the description. You can look at also stud, low-risk proven players here to see if a lot of these guys match up to get your most consistent plays. Of course, top of the list, Gurley, Tyreek Hill. It took Hunt out. He's out of the game since I'm recording this on Saturday morning, that breaking news. But then if you want to dig in deep further, you can bring up a spreadsheet such as this. I'll leave a link to get into the DFS Army as well, as you need these tools to get yourself where you need to be and experience coaching. For example, get in with the DFS Army Slack chat and ask questions about your lineups, specifically, especially your big money cash lineups or tournament. So the projections are here. You have over here, I was looking for this for quite some time. Now I found my red zone numbers, rushing and receiving, for example, with Gurley. And so just skimming along here, you're going to see everything from the targets per game to air yards a game to catch percentage, everything you want to need to know about these running backs and other positions, even the defensive matchups. Look at all these things, as I also provided here on my site already. Some help with some other down here. You just scroll down to my help with your right up here, actually, help with your defensive pick. I have my pick, best cash pick, and I'll give you that as well. And that is the Miami Dolphins. Most proven reliable, most turnover driven versus a good matchup defense of the week. Let's see what lineup we get here. Just share it with you. See what comes up, because my pool of players were watched, as this will bring up my specific to what I want to do and control in setting this lineup. So it gives me this, for example. Of course, we want to make adjustments with this lineup, because we probably don't want 2 tight ends in. We want to switch out, try to upgrade McCoy. Moore could be okay. Wood's very good. Galladay could be okay, but however, his matchup, I believe, is tough. Now they have the corner Aqib Talib back for the Rams, and that's a good defense. So be a little bit wary of that. It's just my advice. And continue to look at the numbers and set up your cash strategy. So and modify as you go week to week. All right. Thanks for watching.